Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Jonas, Bjerre and Daniil Dubov. This absolutely amazing chess game was played in Batumi, Georgia in 2019. Bjerre had white pieces and he started with e4. Dubov played e5, knight to f3, knight to c6 and now bishop to b5, the Spanish game. a6, the most played move. Bishop to a4, knight to f6, castling, bishop to e7, rook to e1, b5, bishop to b3, castling, white to move. a4 was played. If c3, then black can go for the Marshall Gambit, which is considered to be the sharpest defense against the Spanish opening. Back to our game. So, Bjerre played a4, the anti-Marshall variation. It is white to move. The experts have said the d5 is not a good move in this position, but Dubov ignored the experts and played the d5 anyway. E takes on d5. A takes on b5 is not a bad move. If knight goes to d4, knight takes knight, pawn takes knight, e takes on d5. And in this position, black can play bishop to d6 and knight to g4. Back to our game. Bjerre chose a variation in which he would win 2 pawns. E takes on d5. Knight to a5. Knight takes on e5. Knight takes bishop. Pawn takes knight. Bishop to b7. So, white is 2 pawns up. Knight to c6, bishop takes knight, pawn takes bishop, bishop to c5, d3. If a takes on b5, Dubov intended bishop takes on f2 check, and after king takes bishop, queen to d4 check. Back to our game. That is why Bjerre played d3. What would you do in this position if you had black pieces? Dubov played bishop takes pawn, check, kaboom, sacrificing the bishop for the attack. King takes bishop, queen to d4 check, bishop to e3, knight to g4 check, king to f3. What else? If king goes to g1, then knight takes on e3, too easy for black. So after knight to g4 check, we have king to f3, defending the bishop. Knight takes on e3, rook takes knight. Rook from a to e8, rook to e2. What happens if rook takes rook? One line goes like this, rook takes rook, and white must defend e3 square. If queen to d2, then rook to e6. After g3, queen to d5 check, king to f2, queen to h1, and now if a takes on b5, then queen takes pawn check, after king to f3, rook to f6 check, king to e4, and the white king would not survive the king hunt. Back to our game. In this position, rook to e2 was played. Queen to f6 check, king to g3. The white king is quite exposed. But how can black make the most of it? What would you do? Dubov played g5, threatening a checkmate in 2. Rook to f2. If a takes on b5, then check, and after king to h3, checkmate. Back to our game. After g5, we have rook to f2, queen to d6 check, king to h3, queen to h6 check, king to g4. Black played a move and white resigned, and the move is queen to h4 check. Bjerre resigned. If the king goes to f3, then checkmate. And if the king goes to f5, then queen to d4, threatening to capture the rook. If queen to d2, everything else is losing for white too. After queen to d2, then check, and after king to f6, queen to d6, check, mate. What an amazing attack by Daniil Dubov. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.